What's up guys, Jake Deseros back at again with another Pokemon Go PvP video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a recap of some Great League battles. So I need to do more freestyle battles, guys. That is what my weak point is, and that's why I did so poorly at Worlds, because I didn't know how these matchups work out. I didn't do any of these matchups, I didn't do enough of them. So in this matchup against Tanner, I'm going to be leading with Jirachi, and he's going to be leading with Medicham. So he is going to shield once, and I'm going to choose not to shield here. Actually, I do shield once. Because second power punch is going to hurt a little bit. I think it'll knock me out, and I'm going to go for Doom Desire, but he switches very timely to his Skarmory. So I'm going to choose to let Jirachi stay in here and die, so I do not get switch locked. And I'm going to get off a Doom Desire to get some chip damage off on Skarmory before I die. So very good job by me there. The Skarmory is almost halfway dead, and I'm going to be able to bring in my Skarmory to do a Skarm farm. Skarm farm, in my opinion, is when one Skarmory goes against another Skarmory and I can farm that Skarmory, because I know I can take these sky attacks. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a ton of energy here, and then I'm going to go until I know I can kill him with a sky attack and see if I can draw his last shield, and if not, it's going to be a race to the next sky attack. And in that race, I am going to lose because of CMP, and I'm going to take the sky attack to the face, and then I'm going to use my own sky attack. And this should knock him out, and he is down to 0 shields, and he's got Medicham coming in, but I've got Toxicroak with 1 shield. We're looking pretty good here, guys. I know that I have to shield this because he's already charged up. That power punch is going to smack me, so I'm going to get my Sludge Bomb ready to go, and I've got a Mud Bomb ready for whatever comes in, and it's a Meganium, so it's a perfect situation for you guys. One Sludge Bomb is going to knock it out from here, so I'm going to take a GG in the first game against Tanner. So as the title of this video reads, I'm going to be doing unique Great League battles. So in every single battle, I'm going to be choosing a different team. I'm not going to be reusing Pokemon. So in this battle, I'm going to be leading with Magcargo, and he's going to be leading with Raichu. Now, I don't know if Tanner was using different Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I saw Skarmory a bunch, but that's perfectly fine. I didn't ask him to. I was kind of just doing this on my own. So he's going to bring in Whiscash. I'm going to need to get off some energy here before I die. Magcargo, probably better save for the back, I'm thinking, because not many people lead flyers, but I'm going to bring in a Golbat here to sort of silence this Whiscash a little bit. You know, it's going to be a ground typing, and I'm going to be able to take these Mud Bombs, and I'm counting here. I'm literally counting 1, 2, 3, and then I know that's a Mud Bomb right there. It's got to be a Mud Bomb, so I'm going to count again here. 1, and then he had some stored energy, so he's got another Mud Bomb. It's not a Blizzard. And he's going to Mud Bomb me down, and I'm going to use a Poison Fang here to see if I can draw a shield off of his Whiscash, and it's not going to kill him, which kind of sucks, but I'm able to get him down to no health, and he's going to bring in his Skarmory. So I'm going to Shadow Ball this Skarmory and hope for no shield, and I don't get a shield on the first one, or I do get a shield in the first one. I'm hoping to get the Shadow Ball off, and I'm hoping to get a no shield scenario before my Golbat perishes, and then I can bring something else in so I'm not switch locked. So he's got some energy farmed with his Skarm, and I'm going to have my Skuntank, but I'm also going to have 2 shields, so we're in a good situation. And I know that I can get to a Flamethrower. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to overcharge until his Sky Attack is ready, and he's going to switch. So I'm going to overcharge again here, and I'm going to shield here because I'm thinking it's Wild Charge. And I'm going to overcharge, and here's where I make a mistake, guys. I should go for Crunch first, then Flamethrower, but I go for Flamethrower, and then I do not get the charge move. So, yeah, I should have went for Crunch and then Flamethrower, but I went for Flamethrower and then Crunch, so GG's Tanner in that matchup. So in this matchup against Tanner, I'm going to be leading with Linoone, and he's going to be leading with Raichu. So this is a very positive matchup for me. I'm going to destroy him with the Shadow's Claws, and Wild Charge is going to hurt, but I think I'm still going to ultimately win the matchup, and I'm going to be able to farm this Raichu. As you can see, Wild Charge does a ton of damage against me, and I'm going to go for a Grass Knot here, and I'm hoping to draw a shield and or kill his Raichu, and I'm going to kill his Raichu. So very good situation for me, guys. Already 1 Pokemon down, no shields wasted. And he's going to bring in Skarmory. So I'm going to be able to get to a Thunder, and he doesn't think that I get to a Thunder. So I'm going to be able to destroy his Skarmory, which is really nice for me. And I still have 2 shields, so it's really good. I'm going to bring in, I'm going to bring in Quag to wall this Skarmory, and he's going to switch into Whiscash, and I'm going to switch into Deoxys Defense. So Deoxys Defense is going to be doing some decent damage with these counters. And he's going to use Blizzard on me, and he got me off guard there, so that was a really quick Blizzard. And I know this one is going to be Mud Bomb, but I need to block it because Mud Bomb is going to hurt a little bit, and I need to keep this Deoxys alive, especially with this energy. So I'm going to use a Psycho Boost. Psycho Boost is going to do decent damage, so he's going to have the shield, and we're going to see how much damage it actually does. It's going to do about 25% damage, so he's got to shield that first one. And I'm going to elect to shield this one to see if I can get a Psycho Boost off on Skarmory. And I'm able to get the Psycho Boost, but I believe CMP flipped again in his favor this game, so it would be his CMP. So this isn't a really bad situation, though. I'm going to draw a shield with the Sludge Bomb, and I know I'll be able to get to a Stone Edge or a Sludge Bomb, and he's probably overcharging anyway. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb because I know that's going to be the quickest, and it's going to destroy him. So GG's Tanner in that matchup. So moving on to our next game, I'm going to be leading with Altaria, and he's going to be leading with Tentacruel. So I'm going to spam these Dragon Breath guys. You're going to see how much damage it's doing a ton of damage. That's the way the Dragon moves are. They just do a ton of damage to everything, and that move is so spammy, so it's really fun to use. But I think definitely Skarmory's the better flyer of the group, and Noctowl's a close second. Altaria is nice because it has that spammy feature with the Dragon Breath, but you'll see how close this match gets. Obviously, not really a positive matchup for anyone. I mean, maybe if he has an ice move on that Tentacruel. I don't know if Tentacruel gets ice moves. I haven't really experimented with it. So he's going to bring in his Altaria, and Altaria is going to KO me pretty quickly. So I'm going to bring in my Bayonet, and I'm going to go for this Thunder, and I'm going to have to shield here because I'm thinking Sky Attack's going to demolish me. So I'm going to go for a Thunder against this Victory Bell before I die because those Razor Leafs are doing a ton of damage to me. And then I'm going to bring in Blastoise. He doesn't shield, so very good for me. I'm going to bring in Blastoise, get a little lag here, which is perfectly fine. And then I'm going to hopefully Water Gun this Victory Bell down. And he's going to have his Altaria. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Hydro Cannon for the shield bait here. And you guys will see what mistake I make here. I do what I did at Worlds. I'm going for the Ice Beam, and I should have really just went for the Hydro Cannon. And yeah, the Hydro Cannon definitely would have killed there, and I don't know what I was doing, but I guess I was experimenting. Blastoise can tank some of that. GG's Tanner. So we're going to hop into the next match, and it's going to be Raichu versus Lantern. And I'm going to be spamming these Thunder Shocks as per usual, guys. So then I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch with an overcharged amount of energy. Thunder Punch is going to chip off some damage. We're going to be about equal health after that. He's going to bring in Medicham. It's a very good switch. And I make a crucial mistake here, guys. I swap into Celio, which fighting is going to be super effective against those ice types. But it's probably going to be neutral because it's a water and ice type. But it's super effective. So it is not, and I'm getting destroyed. So, yeah, I probably should have stayed in there with Raichu. So I'm bringing back in Raichu, and I'm going to have to burn some shields here. And that's going to be basically a GG because if Raichu dies, yeah, you guys know what's going to happen when Rhyperior comes in there. So Tanner's going to wax me in this game, guys. Just poor play by me. I probably should have just left Raichu in there, but we're learning because the Medicham is a beast, and we need to learn how to fight this beast. So I'm going to shield this, but it's not really going to matter because he's got a ton of energy built up. He's farming my Raichu, and he's going to have 2 power punches, and they're only getting stronger. So that's going to knock me out in one shot, and it's super effective. So GG's Tanner in that match. So let's hop into another match against Tanner, and I'm going to be leading with Beedrill, and he's going to be leading with Sudowoodo. And I remember this match. This match was awesome, guys. You get to see how cool Beedrill is. So, in a bad situation here, he's got a Rock type, and he is going to be using counters as fast move, and he's got probably Rock Slide, and it is Rock Slide. So I've got a shield. What I'm going to do is store up a ton of energy, and he's going to switch. So I'm going to switch into my Noctowl, because Bastiodon's a great answer there, but I'm worried about what Confusion would do to it. So I'm going to bring a Noctowl to do some super effective damage with these wing attacks, and the wing attack is going to be super insane. So I'm going to farm this Venomoth. So I'm going to have a ton of energy built up for Sudowoodo. It's going to come back in. I'm going to use a Sky Attack. He's going to choose the shield. I'm going to use another Sky Attack, and I'm thinking he's not going to shield here. So no shield, does decent damage. I'm probably going to die here, and I'm not switch locked, which is really good. So I'm going to go for a Sky Attack with about 1 HP left. I'm going to get it off, so I'm hoping to almost knock down this Sudowoodo, but he does shield. So I've got a ton of energy, and what I'm going to do is bring in Bastiodon to wall these Rock Slides. So obviously it's not going to do anything because, you know, Rock Steel type. And he's going to use another Rock Slide, just a last-ditch effort to kind of get some damage off of me. And I'm almost at the Flamethrower. And I'm going to get to my Flamethrower and use it against this Umbreon with shields down. But you know how much energy I have stored in the back with my Beedrill. I'm going to use this X-Scissor because obviously super effective against the Dark types. And it is going to melt it. So Beedrill with stored energy is dangerous, guys. I get 3 X-Scissors off in a matter of like seconds. So GG's to Tanner in that one. I don't think he was prepared for the B. So let's move into another match against Tanner, and in this matchup, I'm going to be leading with Frostlass, and he's going to be leading with Munchlax. So, don't really know how this matchup works out. I know he has Lick, so Lick's going to hurt, and I'm going to go for an Avalanche as fast as possible, because I know those Ghost moves are going to be not very effective. So, I'm going to use Avalanche. It's going to do a significant amount of damage, so I'm going to go for another Avalanche. I know he's overcharging here, so I'm thinking he's going to shield because he hasn't used any of his energy, so it's very good for me, and then I'm going to switch in to Whiscash to tank these body slams. So body slam is not going to do that much to Whiscash. I'm thinking maybe 15% health to 20. I think it looks more like 20. And he's going to knock off probably about 40% of my health, 50% of my health, 60% of my health maybe. And then I'm able to knock him out with Mud Bomb. So I haven't wasted a shield, but I've got one of his Pokemon down, and he's wasted a shield. So it's very good for me. And I'm going to go for a Blizzard for some reason here because I'm an idiot. And I thought that it would be a little bit more damage, but it's not very effective. So ground moves obviously would have been the answer there. Spamming the Mud Bombs would have been able to get 2 off, but I think we're doing okay because I do have Venusaur, and it is an Ice Shard Lapras, but I do have 2 shields, so we're in good shape. I'm going to go for Frenzy Plant here, and he's going to bring in Shelgon, and Shelgon is going to do a ton of damage. Can't switch out. Perfectly fine. Going to try to get to an Avalanche here, and I'm like, I need to shield. And if I shield and get to this Avalanche, we're in good shape, and I can draw his last shield out. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can possibly win this. Draw the last shield out, and then I'm like, okay, it's doable. It's completely doable. Use the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb should KO, and I'm really close to a Frenzy Plant. And he has a move ready. So, very good game, Tanner. I almost pulled that out, even with a bad lineup. So, GG's Tanner in that one. So, now we're going to hop into some matches against Can't Stop Keister. That's my man Cole, my roommate from this past semester. So, I'm going to be using Primeape, and he's going to be using Linoone. So, Linoone. Obviously, very bad situation for him. So, I'm basically going to farm here. And then he's going to farm a Grass Knot and then get out. So, then I'm going to use this Night Slash that I've built up on this Altaria. And he's going to choose to not shield. And then I'm going to bring in Magnezone. So, Magnezone is going to be doing super effective damage with these electric moves. So, I'm going to choose not shield here. And Sky Attack is going to do virtually nothing to me. So, I'm going to use this Wild Charge after a ton of overcharging. And I'm going to get it off, and it is going to do super effective damage, so he's got to block it, and I get to another one. So I'm going to choose to not shield her because I'm thinking it's Sky Attack, and it is Sky Attack, so I can tank one of those, and I'm going to use a Wild Charge right here. Boom! So we are going to go for another Wild Charge here, and I cannot get it. So we're going to bring in my Parasect because obviously we know what those bug moves do to those that Umbreon. And I'm going to choose the shield here because Parasect can be kind of squishy sometimes. It's really tanky against some Pokemon, but I feel like Umbreon is going to be really strong. Its moves are kind of strong, even though they're probably not super effective against it, obviously. And we're going to see how strong it actually is. Foul Play is going to do a decent amount of damage, but I'm going to be the victor in this battle because shields are down, and I'm going to use this X Scissor. And it's going to be super effective. And I'm like, okay, I got to kill. Because I know it's in the back. And Linoone's going to come out. And I'm like, okay, I have 1 shield. We're looking good. He's got none. I'm going to use this Night Slash. And Night Slash is going to be able to KO. So GG's Cole in that matchup. So we're going to move to the next battle against Cole. I'm going to use Shelgon. And he's going to use Raichu. So Alolan Raichu is going to be smacking me with these electric moves. It's not going to really do that much, but I'm going to be smacking it with that Dragon Breath. So I'm going to go for this Twister, and he's going to bring in Altaria. So very bad switch in by him right there. We're going to see how much Twister can do to Altaria, and he's going to be he's going to have the shield here, and he's going to try to fast move to death, which I think was a decent play. But he's going to burn 2 shields here because he knows those Dragon moves are coming. So I'm basically going to destroy his Altaria, and then I'm going to bring in my Golem to clean up the work before he can even almost get a charge move off. But I know this Sky Attack's not going to do much, but Dragon Pulse is going to do a lot. So rip to Golem almost, but rip to Altaria. I got 2 shields, 1 for Lucario, hopefully, because an unshielded Lucario is a bad Lucario. I'm able to get to a Rock Blast here. Don't think I would have been able to get to a Wild Charge to do some chip damage before Lucario comes in and cleans up the mess. So Lucario's got 2 shields, looking real good. I'm going to farm this Venusaur, and obviously I don't have enough dust to invest in a Power Punch, so I'm just running Shadow Ball on it. That's why I didn't run it in my Nightmare Cup, even though I wouldn't have run it anyway, because Toxie was all you needed. But I'm going to tank that Frenzy Plant and save a shield for the back, and I'm going to use a Shadow Ball because I thought he had a Thunder Punch ready, and this Thunder Punch is going to knock him out. So GG's to Cole in that matchup. So let's move into the next match against Can't Stop Keister, and it's going to be Blaziken versus Skarmory, and those fighting types are going to be weak to those flying types, so you're going to see how frail Blaziken is. And I'm like, okay, I got to go for this Blast Burn, at least get one off, and I do, so he's going to have to shield. And then I'm going to basically sacrifice my Blaziken because he's getting whomped on. So I'm going to bring in Xatu, and I'm in a very bad situation. I should have shielded this, but I didn't, and I didn't know that he only had Flash Cannon at this point in time, so there's that. And yeah, I'm basically going to take a GGL right here because look at the scenario we're in, guys. I'm going to use a shield, but it's not really going to matter because Shiftry's not going to be able to do much against anything, and it's definitely not going to do much against Toxicroak, so GG's to Cole in this one. Very good lineup. Very good Flash Cannon, I guess. Blaziken sucks, so that's what you guys need to know. GG's, Cole. So, sorry about Blaziken there, guys. Gonna move to the next matchup with an upgrade. We're gonna use Charizard against his Snorlax, and we're gonna go spam these fire spins, and we're gonna go for a Blast Burn, and we're not gonna shield this because I know it's gonna be Body Slam. And he's going to use Body Slam, and it's going to chunk a bunch of my health out. What I'm going to do is charge up a ton of energy, and then I'm going to bring in my Breloom when he's low. So Breloom is going to smack it. I'm going to save a shield for the back. Body Slam is going to do a ton of damage, so very bad for me. But obviously, my Pokemon are weak right now. But I'm going to throw out the Seed Bomb, hoping it's something that's going to be weak against grass. And obviously, I'm going to get bodied right here because, yeah, Toxicroak is a tank. So the counters are going to hurt. And I'm going to bring in my Charizard. I'm going to shield bait with this Dragon Claw because he knows I have Blast Burn. Gonna grab one shield, and then he's gonna save he has no shields left, so I'm gonna get to this Blast Burn, and we all know what Blast Burn does. Guys, it smacks. Waxes it at about 75% health, so he's gonna bring in his Azu. And obviously, we're in a decent situation, guys, because, you know, I have something that is a water type. I'm gonna resist those bubbles. And it's not a dragon type, it is Seadra. So Seadra is going to be decent, honestly, in this scenario, but the problem is that I have nothing that is super effective against the Azu, or nothing that's remotely effective at all. So I'm going to not shield this Ice Beam to see what it does, and it's not very effective. So we're in a basically a neutral matchup because neither of us are doing effective damage to each other. So I have the shield, I'm going to use it. I wish I had a second move. If I had a second move, it wouldn't be close. And then I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse, and I was hoping to get another Dragon Pulse, but he is going to have a charge move before me, and it was really close. Actually, I just died by the fast move, so GG's calling that game. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned a little bit about what Pokemon you can use in Great League Freestyle battles, because I ran a ton of different Pokemon in these battles, guys, and all of them are viable in different situations for different lineups. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I look forward to making the next video, and it should be out tomorrow, so thank you so much.